Hello, I'm your life coach, Summer. Welcome to this video to comfort and recover the hurt and lonely inner child without turning away. The inner child is still an important part of us as adults. The things that we experienced, reacted, hurt, felt, and thought as children still affect us as adults. We're going to renew or rebuild our relationship with our inner child. In this video, you will visit your inner child who struggled as a hero as a child and comfort him and give him a break. The hero is sometimes referred to as a hero or golden child. If you have worked, studied, and worked hard to overcome the limitations of your dysfunctional family, why don't you go on a trip to meet your child together? Before start, find a comfortable space and prepare to take a rest. You can sit on a comfortable couch or chair, or lie down on a soft bed or on the cool living room floor. Let's straighten our spine, but you are still comfortable. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Relax your eyebrows, relax your mouth, and relax your chin. Relax your shoulders, relax your muscles. Breathe in as much as possible when breathe, and exhale as much as possible. Every time you breathe, your stomach comes up high, and every time you exhale, it comes down again. Breathe in until your stomach swells up, and exhale as much as you can until your stomach is empty. A hero is a child who struggled to make dysfunctional assumptions look like normal assumptions without problems on the surface. You must have studied well in school, got awards, entered one of the top universities, or got a good job, and was heard. My eldest son entered Ivy League, and my little daughter is a public official. So my family is also a great family. If there is a problem with my family, there cannot be such a successful person. The hero was protecting the shame of the family members. You hid your family's shame and protected on pride, but the hero is empty inside. The external specs are plausible, but you always run out of breath as if someone were chasing you. You really don't know how to rest yourself. Let's imagine you running non-stop on an endless road. Sometimes you may have lost the exact target point. Sometimes you are not sure if you are going the right way. But under no circumstances could you rest or stop. You was just looking ahead and running without a break. Who pushed you to keep running? Let's imagine you stop this pointless race for a moment and look back and see who's been chasing you all this time. It was a child who was following you closely. Let's observe the child. Did you recognize who the child was? You soon realize that this child is your past. It's you from few years ago or decades ago. You can decide the age of the child. So far, your inner child has been fogging you and asking you to do more to achieve more. This little kid looks nervous. You are under pressure to achieve more than others. It wasn't you as an adult who was under pressure to go to a top university, get a good job, and succeed more than others, but this very small child, you from the past. Breathe in deeply again and exhale. Relax your body. Then, breathe in deeply again and then exhale. You've done a nice job. Try to put all your muscles down slowly and comfortably. And let's take a break. Let's relax and feel the surface of the seat where you sit or where you lie. Some of us have been raised by parents whose inner wounds or trauma have not healed or recovered. Your parents would have done the best they could, but they had no choice but to raise you in a way that really hurt you, either without knowing it or unconsciously. Your parents couldn't be a strong fence for you as a child. This parenting environment makes you think, how can I hide my family's problems so that others don't know? Can we make it look like a normal family that works? You thought. Even though it was a dysfunctional family, it was a place that was everything in your life that you had to protect for a young person. The parenting environment of childhood has made you a hero who has become addicted to work, who has repeatedly set endless new hard goals, and who has been flogging yourself to achieve them constantly, ignoring your true inner happiness and rest. As a child, you didn't feel safe and secure from your parents. As a child, you wanted parental unconditional love, affection, praise, and embrace. But most of the time, you didn't get emotional support and empathy from your parents. Rather, you were in charge of hiding your parents' mistakes, shame, and problematic behavior. You wasn't recognized as you weren't loved. You thought you had to do more to be recognized and loved and be a pretty good person if you had to do more. Even when you was so exhausted that you needed a break and a warm comfort from your parents. Today, you will embark on a journey to crack programming full of false messages acquired as children. At this time, you won't blame anyone. Instead, you will accept yourself as you are, embrace and love yourself. And you're going to have time to get back to what you deserved as children but didn't. Breathe in deeply again and exhale. Let's look at the child who was chasing after me with a nervous look on his face. You don't have to rush off. Let's look at the child for a moment with plenty of time. You're looking at the child, and the child is looking at you, and you're looking at each other. Let you take a moment to fully accept this child. No matter how the child appears in front of you, you fully accept the child's existence. Having met your inner child, you are now a healthy adult. As a child, you were confused, pressured, and had to hide your weakness and pretend to be strong. You would have lost what you really are, what you like, how you feel, and how you want to be loved. You met you from the past again. And now you're a person who can guide you in the past with a healthy adult perspective and judgment. Before visualizing, you are going to take 3 big breaths. Breathe in while you count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lastly, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you come back with your usual breathing comfortably. This process will also be used to return to the present after visualization. You will go to the lake where you can relax with your child. You're on a calm lake now. Slowly look at the lake shining in the sun close to the water. You and the child sat down looking for a flat rock. Sunlight shines on the lake, and trees are surrounded by it. Everything is peaceful, smooth, stable, and safe. Let's send love and sympathy to the child next to you without saying a word. Let's accept the feelings the child expresses and embrace the child as he is. If you're ready, let's ask the kid, what is the child thinking, and how does he feel? Give your child enough time to think. Please listen to the child without judgment. Your inner child may want to tell his or her story in a nonverbal way rather than talking. No matter how your child reacts, you love him, keep him safe, and cherish him. You have enough conversation with your child. You stand firmly in the place like a solid rock to a child. Shall we ask the child how he or she wants to be shown affection this time? Whether it's good to embrace, whether it's good to kiss on the cheek, or whether you want to express your affection in some other way. You can hold each other's hands tightly, or you can sing together excitedly. Shall we stay together for a bit? What children need is love, healthy boundaries, and inclusion. Unfortunately, the child's parents were obsessed with their problems and couldn't fill the child's needs. The child, who cannot believe that the parents are wrong, and who feels responsible for solving the family's problems on his own, has the wrong belief and thoughts about himself. Let's let go of the wrong facts that the child has. Now let's say this. You're still a little cute and pure child. You're very important to me. I'm always looking at you and listening to you. Whether you study well or not, enter a prestigious university or enter a large corporate, you are very special in your own right. Just having you in this world is a great joy and happiness to you. You don't have to try to prove yourself, because you're already so precious to me. It's time to correct the wrong programming that the child has. Young, you didn't have to be responsible for keeping your family's secret or shame from the outside world so that your family wouldn't collapse. It's the parents themselves who have to try to be decent parents, and you, your child, don't have to make a difference in the world and prove that your parents are decent people. A child is perfect as it is. You don't have to change yourself to be loved, to be recognized. Sit comfortably or lie down and take a few deep breaths. If you are a healthy adult, your child can play and rest as a child as much as you want with your help and guidance. Our minds don't know whether this happened in our past or in our present, and whether it happened in reality or in our imagination. It comes to our hearts together. This process is about recultivating a wounded child, allowing you to start renewing, correcting dysfunctional programs, and helping you believe the truth. It's time to get back to reality. You'll take 3 big breaths together. Breathe while counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lastly, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you come back with your usual breathing comfortably. Now you're back in time and space. If you're back to the present, take a deep breath and exhale again. Now you find the real you, the healthiest and happiest true you. The wrong beliefs and programs you have believed so far can no longer invade you. Now let's choose what to let out of your body. Remember, you are valuable and very precious in your own right. You don't have to whip yourself to prove your worth to others. There is no need to try to hide or fill the dysfunction of parents. You will stop the meaningless race, enjoy enough rest, and find a happiness that you really want. Now let's move our fingers and toes. Let's stretch too. Open your eyes if you're ready. Please remember your precious little inner child.